Hi family, it's Regina. Welcome. If this is your first time, welcome back for coming to hang out with me again. Most of the time. I am doing a declutter by note. And the note today is from the warm spicy family and it's ginger. That sounds like something you'd like to hear? See what I have in my collection, what stays or goes? Stick around. And as I like to say, welcome. Just in case you don't know my story, very quickly, I got into fragrances almost 2 years ago, got obsessed, addicted, whatever you want to call it, ended up with a very large collection. And a year and a half ago, Spirit spoke to me and said, you need to declutter and you need to do it on social media. At the time, I thought I had approximately 600 and then it went up to 800. And now I think it was probably closer to 1,000. Here we are. A year later, I've been on social media and I think I'm down between 675 and 700. I haven't really counted yet because I don't want to be wrong. But in any case, I am on phase 2. I am now going through all of my fragrances by note, taking a sniff, letting them dry down, going back through, and then saying yay or nay if it stays or goes. We are getting into the note of ginger, and I have 22 fragrances that actually have the note of ginger in them. Ginger, for anybody who doesn't know, it is a warm, spicy, pungent, I just go with spicy. It just adds that extra kick to most fragrances. Oh God, I was starting to talk about food. But let's talk about fragrance. Sorry. Fresh ginger has a spicy, warm, and pungent odor that is described as lively and invigorating. It blends well with woody, floral, and spicy notes. It can be paired with other spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, and cardamom to create a sense of coziness and complexity. Or it can be paired with citrus notes like lemon and grapefruit to create a bright, invigorating fragrance. Lastly, it can be paired with florals like rose and jasmine to create an exotic fragrance. Let's get started. First up, Libre le Parfum. I had most of these. I ended up decluttering the Toilette and the Intense, maybe. I don't remember. Oh, that's good. Lavender, and I get a kick in the ginger that's coming up. But right now it's primarily lavender, but there is something refreshing coming up at me. I'm looking for that warm, spicy, maybe a little invigorating note on this. Next is, I think this is Olympia by Paco Rabanne. I can't read the bottom of these things, you guys. Ooh, this is different. But yes, it's almost like ginger and salt and mineral. There's an odd note there. Let's see how it goes on the dry down. I'm not really sure I like it. Burberry Goddess. In the air, it smells delicious. I don't get any ginger right now. Just get some floral and some fruit. And I can't even say this is a warm spicy yet. I'm sure you guys know these 3 fragrances. Do you know this one, which is Vanille by Frank Clay, I think. Do you see how dark that is? Do you see the color? It was obviously not that dark when I bought it almost 2 years ago now. So it is obviously the vanilla has aged. This has a spicy note to it, but really it's coming off as vanilla. Spicy, almost vanilla with a hint of orange or lemon in it, but there's a little spice in there as well. Bocanera Porto Parisi. My fragrante keeps telling me I have it, and then I didn't know I had it until I went to find it, and I was like, oh, that's what you are. Okay. This smells more like hazelnut and nuts and tobacco and ink. We're just gonna let this dry, see what happens, because right now I do like tobacco. I'm not sure I like ink. All right, Plume Impressions, Royal Bourbon. So far, I've thoroughly enjoyed most of what I have from this line. My favorite being Pop Heart. This comes off herbal, a little boozy, and a little spicy. This is definitely ginger, for sure. Almost to a little overwhelming. This is not like fresh ginger to me. It's more powdered ginger. La Capitale by Xerjoff. Had to go look for this one too, you guys. I don't know why I thought I'd already decluttered it, but apparently I was wrong. It's beautiful. I'm not getting any ginger right now. There's a warmth there. I just didn't get the spicy part. It's just Mind Games Leonora. Ooh. This to me smells more like candy. This smells more like Smarties to me right now. It's definitely a candy, fruity fragrance to me. Don't get any spice. I would not put that in the warm spicy category at all. Okay, now this one we're going to know is going to be warm spicy because this is panettone. It smells like the Italian panettone. That is... Do they put ginger in the real panettone? Does anybody know? I definitely get the spice. I get the like maybe clove and nutmeg, maybe ginger, and then I get some citrus like maybe mandarin orange, lemon. It's just beautiful. This is definitely a gourmand scent where, yeah, and then maybe raisins. I mean, I don't get bread, so I don't get the bready aspect of the panettone, but I get the seasonings and I get the orange and maybe the other dried fruit in it. This is okay. Next, Skylar Fall Cashmere. Another one I had to go look for. Question for you. Are you guys enjoying this declutter in terms of the way I'm doing it with the notes? I mean, but are you learning anything new? I smell absolutely nothing here. And I'm asking because I'm just curious. I mean, I am enjoying this because there are so many fragrances I don't know, so many notes I don't know, and this is an educational journey for me. And I want to make sure that you guys get some out of it too. Camellia K, Ella K. I think this was my first perfume of hers that I bought. Loved it. Oh, this is just beautiful. It has that Play-Doh note, which I personally like that note. Don't get any warm spicy off of that initial spray. Definitely more of the Play-Doh, maybe some floral in there. It's beautiful. Gabriella Chieffo, Latte d'Oro. And some of these you guys may not even remember because they were talked about early 2023 and then they sort of faded off. I don't understand what happened because they were good then, but you know. We in Fragcom have the attention span of a gnat. It's always on to reviewing the latest and greatest. This one, spicy, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, maybe. This smells almost like all the spices that would go in apple or pumpkin pie. Delicious. Definitely, this is definitely a warm, spicy, gourmandy fragrance. Unique luxury chocolate makes me happy. I love this fragrance. I don't think I ever remember smelling ginger in it though. I mean, I remember it. I love it. It's one of my favorite chocolate fragrances, but I don't remember it being ginger. It comes in like chocolate fudge. It's just creamy and chocolatey with some vanilla and some sugar, maybe even some nuts in there, but no, sorry, I did not get any ginger. Kamarakawa. This is the one I opted to keep and declutter Kamra because this one I thought was smoother. Kamra was a little more coffee and I thought I preferred this one better. It came off just a little smoother. Warm, spicy, for sure. And what I'm defining as ginger to my nose is that little bit of pungent heat that ginger tends to bring to food. I'm back to food again, sorry. Mula Mula Double Caramel. Anyway, as I was saying, let me know if you're finding this entertaining. Let me know if there is a note that I haven't done that you'd like me to do. I mean, I do have, one would say, an entire playbook, but there may be notes that I haven't even thought of yet because there are so many. I don't get any ginger on the initial spray. I just get that lovely caramel. All right, Ani X by Nishane. The Ani I decluttered. This was a recent keeper because this is what I wish they had done with Ani. This is a beautiful fragrance. Oh yeah. And I'm getting like a ginger tea, like a ginger digestive. This is beautiful too. But yes, I definitely get a note of spicy pungency in here. I can't believe I didn't like Ani, but I love Ani X. It blows my mind how they were, in my mind, so different. How about another Plume Impression, Eclat de Joie? Looking forward to seeing how different this is from Royal Bourbon. And I'm also looking forward to seeing what happens at the dry down. Because there have been a few surprises, particularly Al Contrario by Tiziana Terenzi. This is very green. I'm not getting any ginger on the spray. What I'm getting is something like a green fig. It's just green. Yes, I am by Cacciarel. This is the last one of the three I had. The other two I've decluttered for other notes, which is so sad because I absolutely love the lipstick. Oh yeah, slight, but I get the ginger. Again, dry ginger, not fresh ginger. Still really nice. Oh, here we go. Argos Parfum. Which, considering that Argos and I have a love-hate relationship, I'm actually surprised that I bought this and liked it when I bought it. Woo. That slapped hard. There's a lot going on in that first spray. I get more acetone. We're gonna see what happens in that dry down. That was a lot. Moresque Ballerina. No ginger on initial spray. Lovely. It's a very feminine, like this could be a day scent or a work scent. Feminine. It was very nice. It was, I don't want to say a little bland, but it was a little bland. Nice though. Pepe jeans. I forget. I'll have to put the thing. but you know, it's the big, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I like these because number one, they're little space shuttles when you take them off, but also because they are a alcohol beverage glass kind of thing. I just think that's so cool. Let's see if I get the ginger. Yes, it's light. It's mainly fruity, little plastic, but there is a hint of something a little spicy. I'm going to regroup. I'll be back. We will start our gas round. Okay, I'm back. Let's get started. Leave the parfums. Lots of lavender, lots of floral, no ginger. To me, this is a no. Olympia? No. Smells like the Burberry Goddess. Still no ginger. It's a no. That was not interesting. Vanille by Frank Beauclerc. This got spicy. I get a hint of spice in the dry down. Still vanilla, but there is something almost peppery here. So I like that. I'm going to say yes. Bocanera. No, that didn't get better. Royal Bourbon. I smell ginger. I get some spice here. I don't know what kind of spice, but no. There's something else there that I don't like. La Capitale Zerja. No ginger, but I like it. It's more fruity floral to me, but no spicy. Beautiful. I'll say yes to that. Not because it's ginger. Leonora Mind Games. Same. No ginger. It's more fruity floral that I like. So I'm saying yes to this. Panettone. Yes. Or yes, ginger, but it settles down into a really luscious, gourmand, lemon, dried fruit concoction. Skylar? Nothing. No. Camilla K. Oh, this is beautiful. It smells more floral. I don't get any ginger, but I still love it. I just don't get any spice, warm spicy. It smells like a gorgeous floral with some roses in there. Gabriella Chieffo. Latadoro. Oh yeah. This is cinnamon. This is ginger. Thankfully, more ginger than cinnamon. This is a yes. Yes, I Am by Cotterelle. This smells like chocolate. No ginger. I like it. This is a yes. Unique Luxury Chocolate Makes Me Happy. No ginger, just chocolate, maybe some fruit. It's a yes for me. Kamarkawa. Oh, there's some spice in there. A little coffee. Cinnamon, ginger. Oh yeah, I see the ginger. Maybe it's pepper. Yes. Mula Mula Double Caramel. I don't get any ginger here. I would say no, just because I don't get anything. Cognacs. And I figured out what it is. I get the ginger and there's some other spice notes in here, but there's something that also takes it a little bit petrol, gasoline place. Doesn't go all the way. I still like it, but there's something else there. Yeah. Eclat de Joie by Bloom Impressions. No, that is vegetal, herbal, green. No. Moresque Ballerina. No ginger whatsoever here. It is beautiful. That's what it is. It reminds me of Dama Bianca. There must be orris in here. It's a very light, powdery, good day work scent, but I get no ginger. I still like it, so it's staying. Argos Parfum. Yes, there's a spice in it. I'm not sure that I would call it ginger, but I can certainly detect a spice. I gotta wear this, okay? I'm gonna put this in the wear column, guys, because I know that when I wore it before or when I sprayed it before, I really liked it. I'm not liking it right now today. You know how our noses change. And then last one is this one by Babe-Gina. It's a yes, but to me, there's no ginger here. And it's a yes because it's all fruit. It's all fruit, and I love it. All right, are you surprised? Are there any shocks here? Let me regroup. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we have 12 are staying. One needs to be worn, but probably may not stay. And 8 are actually going. They're going to be decluttered. Thanks, guys, for taking me through, being with me through the note of ginger. And thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. Cheers.